I was close. But there's also one thing, if we remember what was said at the beginning, about his new alarm system. He attached it to the lights, didn't he? So, where's the light switch? There we go. Aha! We have to get a straight screwdriver.
Okay.
I've got to examine it first.
Yeah.
And then we go home. That's Thursday. Thursday was quite quick considering Friday. Pardon me. Oh, I've got to put a bit of stupid dream sequence. Fuck you, fool.
What do you people want from me?
God, I'm
Welcome to our order. The hand that grips my fist. Stephanie.
Now we're on Friday. I wonder if he's changed his pants at all. You know, he hasn't spoken to his mum about any laundry or anything, has it? You know, oh? Huh? Control F4. I take it that was insert disc 2 then. Well, we will first of all save the game. Friday morning. Let's see what he's... Oh, grab a
Oh
pen.
man.
See what Dick has got to say.
Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part. Hey, it's too bad they don't give scalp badges.
Oh, remember that. Oh, fuck's sake.
Good.
Why you
Hello,
gotta say
dear.
this,
How are you today? Did you hear what happened at the barber shop? Someone broke into Pastorelli's salon and took his antique barber's pole. The next morning,
Oh, bless
Pastorelli touched some live wires that the thief left lying around and was electrocuted.
Oh, shit.
Well, that darn foreigner got what he deserved, if you ask me, coming into a nice little town like Harvest and stealing business. Heavens, if a bowl and scissors were good
Why
enough for
got
your
someone
father,
killed?
I don't
Next
see why
it was
decent
fucking
working
additional.
folk need a fancy wop styling their hair. That's how it goes. First you get a sissy trim, then bang, you're a communist. Isn't it exciting, Steve? 5 days and 1,200 cookies later, the bake sale is already here. Where does the time fly?
Those 1,200 cookies. How many are you taking to the sale?
Oh, about 20. The rest were stale. But the effort wasn't wasted. It's for a good cause. Will you be at the school tonight? That's nice, dear. It's good to be open to new experiences.
Don't you think it's odd having a bake sale to pay for burying out-of-towners?
Gosh, hooties, what should we do? Leave them in the streets?
Of course we should bury them. But why do so many out-of-towners drop dead from harvest?
I have one about that. I think it has something to do with the air.
There's nothing wrong with the air. It's perfectly clean.
That's what I mean. Big city folk, they get so used to smog, they clean air as a shock to their systems. Gets them every time. Don't forget to put the papers out.
I can't wait to be told about it. I really hope we get to the about it.
There now, so
Right, so... well, let's go to the barber shop then and see what happened. Fucking hell! Oh shit. The sheep? And that's just
I think about taking some of that siding off my hands, so
fucking shut up.
I was the one that found Pastorelli this morning after he stepped in the water with the live wires hanging out. His body was so burnt, his arms and legs was black and fused together, and the sheep was well done too. Problem is, both were burnt so bad, and the flesh all crisp and distorted, limbs melted. You couldn't tell them apart. And well, I didn't want to take a chance on eating Italian. No sir, I didn't. I tell you, the only thing worse than a fire station full of sissies is a fire station full of pigs, sissy. They're all accusing each other of stealing some silk underwear or something. Boy, whoever said fighting fire with fire be happy in harvest. Because we got a fire station full of flamers. Nice to see you.
Okay, so now where? Should we go see... oh, should we go see if we can get another ride here, Stephanie? What, you gotta say
Did you say hello to your father for me?
Yeah, did you fucking pee?
Thank God for that, at least. You know, with the slaughterhouse full of meat in town, what kind of nutcase would steal a barber's pole? Oh well, Pastorelli won't need it where he is. God rest his soul.
I'm glad to see you. I feel so alone, cooped up in here. And I understand the bake sale was today.
Yeah, you think it was the second coming the way everyone is acting around here.
It's insane. The maniacal attention paid to this bake sale. Like all the women in Harvest came from the same cookie cutter. It's unnatural. Unhealthy. Almost a parody of how things should be. And through my window at night, I see my mother throwing out whole batches of cookies, like an automaton getting rid of its surplus product.
My so-called mother has been baking cookies all week, and then throwing them out. Better that than getting rid of us.
Wait around long enough. I have a feeling they'll get to it. You know the firemen? Someone stole some fabric from them, and they're up in arms about it. Another harmless prank? And how many more harmless pranks will you be pulling?
However many it takes to get in, Stephanie. If I have to use them to escape, then I will.
Are you using them? Or are they using you?
It was just a bolt of cloth.
You've turned the firemen against each other. They think one of their own stole it.
Would you rather stay here? I've heard that harvest is lovely in the fall when the leaves turn orange and gold, and the annual blood drive paints the town red.
All right. You have a point. I don't know if you heard or not, but Mr. Pastorelli, the barber, he's dead. Looks like somebody stole a barber's pole from him, then left the exposed electrical wires and some water on the floor. Pastorelli walked in, flipped on the lights, and... Know anything about that? Oh my God! Steve! Steve, that was no little prank. A man died.
It was an accident. Forgot about the live wires in the water.
That doesn't change the fact that you killed him. This initiation killed him.
It was just an accident.
An accident which wouldn't have happened if not for the lodge. Don't you see? I'm beginning to think that the lodge poisons everything it touches. Harvest, even you.
I didn't create this situation.
Are you sure?
No. But however it started, I'm gonna see it through to the end.
Good lad.
Vandalism, theft, manslaughter. What's next, Steve? Murder? Look, I know in the beginning I suggested you might check out the lodge. I was more worried about getting out of here than anything else. But now that I know you, I'm worried about you too.
I'm fine.
A man is dead because of you. How can you be fine? You've got to stop this. Tell me, is anything positive going to come out of this lodge initiation crap?
Yeah, or escape, hopefully.
It just seems to me that this order of yours is getting you in deeper and deeper trouble.
They can't make me do anything I don't want to do.
No, but maybe when it's all said and done, you'll want to do anything.
You've got to trust me.
Is it true? You found Karen?
Yeah, just in time, too. He'd molested her and buried her alive. He couldn't bring himself to kill her outright, so he just decided to stick her in the ground and let fate take its course.
Who? Who would do that to a helpless child?
She says it was Mr. Potsdam. And I believe her.
Oh, Christ. And all this time I've been under the same roof with that thing watching me.
Take it easy, okay?
So, at least they'll be coming to take him away, won't they?
Bye.
Come back and visit me.
Should we visit the boss lady? She'll probably just say the same thing as always. Yeah. There's something about that icebox in there. Can I use the manual on that? Oh, mortuary? Maybe there's something about the body.
Young man, we really have nothing to... I do hope you'll attend the bake sale and spend heavily. It's for the needy, you know.
Sure. And all they have to do to benefit is die.
A ditch makes a poor resting place. You'll need to learn that, if you ever want to leave Harvest.
You make it sound like I have a choice.
A choice that is rapidly vanishing. Join the lodge, Stephen, while you may. I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
Oh. Ooh. It's the same thing to do. Let's have a look at the walk through. Huh? The fuck? What's going on? He's gone crazy? What about the casket? What was that? Weird. It didn't look really burnt. It says, use your camera on the casket. Okay. As I said, tie the glue.
You can't have that, Stephen. I need it for my work.
I was only gonna
Indeed.
security.
I'm afraid that's not good enough. I need that.
So what? Oh, what's the offer? The photo?
Ah, you've taken up photography, I see.
That John Doe you've got boxed up in the chapel? He didn't just drop dead. Someone helped him take the plunge.
You may be right. I'm a mortician, not a medical examiner.
You don't have to be to know that being ripped to shreds can be detrimental to your health.
This is not something you want to be looking into, young man. Got the goods, have you? You're in harvest, my young friend. Have you tried the road out of town yet? Do so and you may question exactly who has who.
Look, are you gonna tell me what I want to know, or do I go to the sheriff with these pictures?
That would be a grave mistake, I assure you. I've told you all I can. My losses have been substantial of late, so I can't offer you money. The only thing I can give you in exchange for the photographs is my tube of astro glue. I do suggest you take it, for it's all you'll get from me. A wise decision. When a wasp's nest is stirred up, it is seldom the wasps who grieve later.
And then apparently, night 4 yourselves. No? I said night. I should wrap up day 5 morning. Maybe I've got to go and talk to everyone first. Let's go to the fire station and see what they're all arguing about this fucking... Oh. Can't get in there. Pardon me. Oh, I'll tell you what I will do. I'll save the game. F1. And I'll see you on the flip-flop.